Welcome to Cavan Town for the last programme in this series from Fleadh Cheoil na hÉireann. Our opening music is a Cork Kerry accordion and banjo combination. John Cronin and Dahi Carney bringing a dainty arrangement to this selection of Fleadh slides, including Is It the Priest You Want? Dahi Carney from Kerry and John Cronin from East Cork there with a set of Fleadh slides, finishing up with Barrack Hill. Right, let's see what Edine is at.
Part of the successful Foster and Allen duo, piano accordionist Mick Foster's first love was and is traditional music. His regular playing partner is Noel Bottle.
If you were to compare now Cavan to all of the other All-Ireland Fleadhs that you've been to, how would you rate it?
I think it's great. My first love would be traditional Irish music. I was doing that before I ever did any commercial music, and it's fabulous to come to the All-Ireland Fleadh, meet people that you've known for years and meet new people, and get to play, just traditional Irish music with no pressure.
And Noel, can you tell me, has the Fleadh changed over the years that you've been attending?
Crowds anyway. There's bigger crowds altogether from what used to be. And there's an awful lot more music, I think. To me anyway there is, with all the young people that are playing.
Musically, the younger musicians are far superior, to our lads like us. They have different styles and all that, and I mean, that's probably for the good, because, if something doesn't keep evolving, it'll probably die.
Keeping the tradition well stoked on stateside is New Jersey fiddle player Willie Kelly, who's joined here by his son Joseph on whistle and Joseph's cousins Seamus and John Paul Wick on fiddles. They're playing a few tunes associated with legendary flute player Mike Rafferty.
Each year, I suppose, we compare one Fleadh with the next, but there is no doubt that this year's Fleadh Cheoil had much more to it than any Fleadh Cheoil that we had in the past. The size of the event, first of all, we had 1,400 volunteers. We had in the region of 12,000 performers. The standard, as usual, listening to the adjudicators, was sky high. And then in addition to that, I suppose, the way the people here again reacted and the Cuid meal of fáilte which they provided. Next year will be a historic event. It will be the first time in over 60 years in the history of Fleadh Cheoil na hÉireann that the Fleadh will actually go north of the border. I don't have any doubt it will be a celebration not just of the music, song, dance and language of the north, but I think any place where the Irish diaspora gather, this will be a special year in Derry.
How about next year? What do you think Derry will have to live up to?
It'll have a job following Cavan, but I'm hoping that'll be a very good Fleadh. I'm sure if it's well organised and that, it can be just as good as Cavan.
Are you looking forward to hosting the Fleadh next year?
Oh, can't wait. Don't know, it'll be hard to beat this now, but it'll be really good.
I would think the whole of Ireland will come and support Derry. Why not?
I think Derry will do it differently. I think it's obviously, for the first time, it's a city. I mean, it hasn't really been in a city for years. So that'll be different. I've been talking to the lads who are organising it. They're up for it. They know the music inside out. They're bringing enthusiasm to it. They're bringing an organisation to it.
Can I ask you what your job is today?
Yeah, basically we're just here to inform everybody in Cavan that Derry's holding the Fleadh next year. We're just giving some information packs.
Brilliant. And what do Derry have planned now for the Fleadh
Well,
next
there's
year?
loads. There's the city's so big. We're going to try and keep it all within the walls. There's going to be stages and stuff in like the Guildhall, the Culture Channel as well. We're going to be holding some festivals. The competitions will be everywhere all over the city. So yeah, we're really looking forward to it.
So we can look forward to a Derry welcome next August.
Definitely, as I say, the most loveliest people in Ireland, so you can all expect a great welcome, some drinks and good crack. Here's all the information you need to know, and we'll see you there.
I'll look that all up and I'll see you next year in Derry.
Thank you.
Robert Harvey was one of the flute tutors giving workshops at the Scoil. He's also an expert whistler, an item very well received at the annual Tutors Concert at the conclusion of Scoil. I love that. And so, Robert makes the quick switch from whistling to flute playing with fellow flute players Micheál Halloun and Tom Durley, Owen Kenny on uilleann pipes, Ray McCormick on whistle and Kathleen Boyle on piano. The next lineup includes Louise Mulcahy and Aoife Granville on flutes, Mick O'Connor on banjo, Josephine Nugent on fiddle, Maura Walsh on concertina and Michelle Mulcahy on harp. Now, there's a veritable galaxy of stars in this get-together. It includes all of the tutors from Scoil, with dancer Irene Cunningham waiting in the wings. Welcome back. Attractive Brady is a former All-Ireland champion flute player. She was chairperson of the Tullamore Fleadh Cheoil for 3 years and this year was nominated Ard Olive for the Cavan Fleadh. Providing the Bowron accompaniment is her husband Ned O'Connor, and they're playing the Killy hornpipe and the Schoolhouse Reel, 2 tunes written by Attractive's father, John Brady. In your new role, Ard Olive, it seems to me that you're too female and too young to be an Ard Olive.
It's a bit strange you should say that.
Yeah.
You know, they have only ever been men and they've always been over the half century, which is great, and I am happy to say that I'm neither of those.
And explain to me about the role of Ard Olive now, the title and the role.
What they say, it's a recognition of achievements of people down through the years, and they pick one person per year, and I was lucky enough to be the one this year. I suppose it's an honorary position, and when I asked the other day what will my role be, I was told, put the picture on the wall and enjoy it. I like the sound of that.
Even though there's plenty of music around town, seeking out special sessions is all part of the Fleadh experience. I liked the natural mix of all ages from Cultry Cross Keys from County Antrim. They did a fine set of jigs, finishing with Out in the Ocean. Matching the impromptu music sessions are singers of all ages who always capture an attentive and appreciative audience. Olivia Stack from County Kerry was celebrating her win in the Under-12 competition.
As fair as a lily, as pure as the snow. She lived on the road you would take towards Killarney. When my day's work was over, to see her eyes go. Morning and evening she worked in her dairy, cleaning the hoops of her firkins and pails. She held my heart captive, that sweet little fair one, that beautiful damsel called Eileen O'Neill. I remember the night that I went to her father to ask if he give me his daughter to wed. Unless you will pay me down 20 bright guineas, you never will sleep my fine feathered bed. Oh, there are tears in my eyes, the light drops in the fountain, saying if you refuse me, her I will steal. So morning and evening I haunted the mountain that shadowed the homestead of Eileen O'Neill.
Maha Colleen, Olivia Stack with Eileen O'Neill, and in total contrast, Jimmy Goldrick from County Cavan.
Across the seas to Ireland, Then maybe at the closing of your day, we'll sit and watch the moon rise over Clather and watch the sun go down on Galway Bay, just to hear again the ripple of the trout stream, the women in the meadows making hay, or to sit around the turf fire in the cabins and watch the barefoot gossoons at their play.
Galway Bay from Jimmy Goldrick. Back to the tunes. Here's Evie Murphy on concertina, Eamon Nugent on bodhrán, and Cavan Donoghue on guitar, playing a set of reels including The Morning Thrush.
There was plenty of diversification in Cavan. These musicians have included drums to create their unique sound. Josh Kelly and Darren Roach on accordions, Ted Kelly on banjo, Killian Donaghy on guitar and Paddy Hazelton on drums. They call themselves Moxie.
Well, there's no doubt that Cavan has staged 3 successive and very successful Fleadh Cheoils, and the honour of ending the festivities usually goes to the All-Ireland Céilí Band champions. In this case, the Ábeg Céilí Band from County Cork, and they're fittingly playing Sliabh Locra polkas. So, in the company of the Albeg Ceilidh Band, we say goodnight from Cavan Town and Fleadh Cheoil na Heron 2012. Next August, the clans will gather all over again in Derry. It will be the first time the flag goes north, and we will be there to enjoy it. Big Ealing, Agus Gadishin, Slán go Fóill.